when you begin to talk about greatness or whatever that is, then you have to prepare that way. There are times when we be practicing and I stop practice. We'd be 6, 7 plays in the practice. No, that's not going to do it. And the guys are like, oh, here we go. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Anyone who grew up here kind of understands the type of leader you were when you were a player here. But for me, I guess just trying to understand it more. Where does that come from, kind of from you? You know, kind of, or how did you kind of grow into that role in that sense?
When I started playing the game, I remember praying and asking the Lord to bless me to be the very best that I could be, and that I would always do the very best that I could in bringing glory to Him. And so I always remembered that promise. It was more than just playing the game and hoping you're winning. It was playing the game. I don't care about the opponent. It was making sure that when I looked in the mirror that night, even after practice, I could look in that mirror and say, you know what? Today, when I practice, I got better.
Yeah.
If I didn't get better, then you know what? I cheated myself. And so I always felt like the Lord would always keep His end of the bargain if I did what I said I was going to do. I'm always going to do my best. I'm going to do my best at film watching. I'm going to do my best in the weight room. I'm going to do my best in practice. I'm going to do my best in the sprints. I'm going to do my best. Everything that I was doing, I wanted to do my absolute best. If it wasn't the best, it wasn't acceptable. There are times when we'd be practicing and I stop practice. We'd be 6, 7 plays in the practice. No, that's not going to do it. And the guys are like, oh, here we go. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know what it looks
and
like.
we'll start over. When you begin to talk about taking it to another level in greatness or whatever that is, then you have to prepare that way, and you have to pay that price. That's where that comes from.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. I mean, you hear it talked about a lot in terms of, you know, kind of how you operate as a team comes from your nucleus of the locker room, right? It comes from once the players can start to do it, then it's like you don't really need the coaches to set that tone. So that's cool to hear you kind of talk about that in that way. I got kind of a different question, but hardest person you ever had to tackle? You knew that matchup was coming that week. You were like, damn, who was that person for you?
I would probably say Earl Campbell.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, you know, meeting him head up in the hole, that was a package. that was a package, man. I mean, when I remember the first time I saw him, you know, he looks like this, and that's how he walked. Hey, man, what's up? I'm like, oh, man, what's up with this? What in the heck is up with this? Waist about this big.
Yeah.
Thighs, I'm like, man, we got to bring it today. I button up my stuff. Here we go.
It's an honor, like I said, to be here, sitting, talking to you in Soldier Field. You know, this is what I grew up, you know, thinking about. So being able to be here is really cool. I appreciate it. I do. Yes, sir.
Quite well.
Thank you.